It's amazing that it just takes 10 minutes no matter what. Like I understand the countdowns and why people have them when they start their streams, you know?
Uh-huh.
So this will be interesting. I'm going to have to play this while staring at the screen. Which it won't be too bad, but like at my computer screen while playing on the deck like it's a controller, basically.
Oh, interesting.
There's not too much delay though, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
But yeah, we can get going whenever you feel like it, really.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
I am also good to go. Hello, Michael.
Hello, friend.
How are you?
I have been enjoying several days in a row of very nice weather, so I can't complain too much.
Yes. Shout out to oh, interesting. I can see the music going. Shout out to JJ who is on assignment and also enjoying good weather. I hope. Anyway.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think he would be. I hope so. We were with them over the weekend and it was wonderful. And the weather was cold but sunny, so I'll take it. Cold and sunny is fine by me. I hope that battery is actually charging. I haven't used my Steam Deck in a little while, but we're here. I don't know. Do we want to talk about the Steam Deck with you? We've JJ and I have done some Steam Decking.
Yeah, which I have missed out on up to this point.
But you bring a unique experience to the Steam Deck that JJ cannot yet, which is they made a game for this thing specifically.
Yes, they did. And I stubbornly decided to play it anyway with a controller because I don't have a Steam Deck.
You know, I think you were not on the podcast when I said this, but since Nintendo is in the news today for the end of the eShop, which we'll talk about next week when JJ's back, in case people were wondering, yes, we're all sad about our 3DSs.
Rip.
I said on one of those podcasts that the Steam Deck is a better version of the Switch, but it is not what the Switch should be.
Okay.
So like you have a Switch and it's great for what it is. It's this little self-contained box that Nintendo puts stuff on and other companies sometimes put stuff on, and it works well the way they've designed it, although recently it sounds like maybe not so much well. But this thing, I don't know if you can see my screen yet, but it kind of epitomizes the difference between those two things, just even visually, right? Like, look, there's cigarettes on top of this like wackadoo looking monitor thing with 14,000 different controller options in, like a double sticks and 4 buttons and track pads. And the Steam Deck is a weirdly over-engineered PC basically that you can take with you, which makes it awesome for those of us, me personally especially, that are looking to maybe change things up a little bit. Sure. I'm trying to pass on to myself walking away from just like stuff in general, and we've been talking about emulation and all these other options on getting things calmed down, and this device is the exact solution, I think, for a lot of people's interest levels in that situation. And I'm getting distracted because the levels on the Elgato are going crazy. I don't know why. It must be music that's playing on this thing, but I can't actually hear the Steam Deck, and I'm realizing that's probably a problem because I don't know what's actually coming through on the thing. So right around here, I'm going to mark 5 minutes in. We're going to have to take a technical pause, Michael.
So that we don't have to fix it all in post.
I need to know. That thing was making noise at like 40 decibels for a long time, and I'm wondering if it's feedback or what. So I'm going to take this third hardware input and select an input device from it. And game capture should put the audio into my headset. Let's see what happens. Oh, sure enough, it did. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. I can now hear the Steam Deck. That was,
Hey.
dude. Voice meter banana. I will give a free shout out to. Gives kind of a lot of, and sometimes too many options on what to do to control this thing. And oh, interesting. I'm getting music from Pokemon in the background. Huh. I'm really distracted. Let's see what happens here. Why am I getting Pokemon music?
I was gonna say, do you have a tab
Oh,
open?
I sure
Oh,
do.
your emulator's going.
My emulator was running with Pokemon in the background. Very interesting that I was still getting Pokemon music there. So for the people watching on YouTube, I just bumped into RetroArch, the version that is somehow installed. I don't know why or how. Oh no, that was Emulation Station. That's why it's installed. I thought it was RetroArch. Emulation Station was installed last time we did this. This is the fun part, Michael, of doing this weirdness.
It does so much, but sometimes it wants to do all of it at once.
Dude, it does so much that you just have to kind of have patience. And I think you at one point said that sounds right up your alley. You know, like tinkering and having patience.
Oh, that's exactly like, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes is exactly what I want. I used to do, I don't know, did you ever do stuff like this? But I used to do like models, like model airplanes and stuff.
Yeah.
Lego, we both do Lego with our spouses. And
Yep.
JJ and I used to do when we were younger, miniature Warhammer.
Sure,
which
yeah.
still has a fond place in my heart, especially in the video game space now, because I don't have time to paint the miniatures. But that fiddly tinkeriness, right, of like, especially in Warhammer, Michael, where you'd make a unit, right? It has 10 soldiers in the unit. Well, I want to have the special rifle when I write. So like when I'm looking through and I'm building my army with the rules, it says I can add a special rifle. Okay, well that means in the model I have to have the model that has the special rifle, and I gotta, this unit is always this type of unit, and so I'm gonna paint it differently, and it's just so kind of like tinkery and fiddly. Doing that on this scale is kind of maybe what I needed.
Yeah, get all the details just so.
Yeah. And like the voice meter thing that I was trying to mention is it's tinkery and fiddly. And like today when we got on, OBS, was like not working correctly. But every little bit of it, you learn more and more what could be wrong and why and how it's doing it. And sometimes you can't fix it, but at least it's kind of interesting. We're wasting time here. Michael, you've played Aperture Desk Job without a Steam Deck.
I have.
How did that go?
For the most part, and you'll see when you get into it, kind of where it started to get a little bit clunky with a controller. For the most part, it was fine. It's only when they add in the like R4 and R5 buttons that you can see in the picture here.
Yeah, the back buttons.
That it starts to get a little bit, oh, I have to hit a couple of keys on the keyboard right now.
If you were JJ and you had my Xbox Elite controller, you would have R4 and R5 buttons on your controller.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
The Xbox Elite controller strikes again. Okay, I'm gonna hit play, and we're gonna go through and see what we see.
Let's fire it up.
Oh, okay, we're good. I thought I was gonna have to download a whole bunch of content.
It's not OBS, don't worry.
Yeah. Oh my god. And Discord needed to update, and voice meter needed to update, and you know what I mean? It's just a whole mess of stuff needed updating. I don't know. Are we gonna launch the game? Maybe we will. Huh? No audio.
That is interesting. I wondered if that was just on my end.
No, I don't have any audio.
There should be audio.
No audio. Let's see. Master volume's all the way up. I mean, we were getting Pokemon audio before this, so
So the audio is clearly coming through.
battery saver, subtitles. Let's see. If we're still not getting audio, we'll back out and figure something out. Unless there's stuff. It looks like there should be stuff to do on this screen, but it doesn't
Don't
appear
think there
so.
was.
Doesn't appear so. So we're just gonna hit
It's
start.
just the menu.
Oh, there's audio. Do you get
Oh,
it?
You got it?
Welcome to the Aperture
No.
Science Competence Center for our most gifted and
Still no.
I'm Cave Johnson. And if you're hearing this, you
Cave
are
Johnson is talking.
Yes.
No, don't be bashful. It's true. No false modesty. Let's get started.
Okay. Cave Johnson's talking to me. I'm sorry if you can't hear him.
Look at all those tubes.
You could. Oh, yeah. I don't think you can get into the menu at the moment. I was going to say you could throw the subtitles on.
Genius who's
Oh,
gonna use it to change the world forever.
okay.
Genius
I'll do that
just
after.
like you. How are you
Tubes.
going to change the world? Well, that's up to you.
Classic
Remember,
Yeah.
what you do here
aperture style background.
Mm-hmm.
by us, I mean all of us, all of humanity.
I love Cave Johnson.
So congratulations. You are
What
about
the?
to take part in the greatest science
Yeah, there's just a giant chicken hanging out in the background.
Yep. But I'm getting Pokemon music again. I'm not joking you. This is ridiculous. We're gonna have to back out.
Yeah.
How do I quit this? Exit game.
Exit game.
Why is it running too? That's amazing. Well, we were just talking about it. How fiddly can things be? Well, apparently it can keep two things running at the same time that it shouldn't. Unlike even Steam Desktop.
I was gonna say it's just a computer.
Yeah. Yeah. What a wonderful oopsie there. Well, so in the middle of that, we have Pokemon music.
I'm giving you the opportunity to use them.
Ammunition.
Well, here's your lab. I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moonlight.
A lot of bullets.
Newton.
It's a lot of bullets.
Wait a minute.
That's not right. I think I put the wrong tape in. Hold on.
Good luck. World's best science.
Okay, here we go.
You, in the overalls. Get to work for your fire.
They don't give out overalls anymore. Anyway,
Overalls.
Grady, you can call me that.
Hi, Grady.
Let's do introductions later. You should really already be. Honestly, I'm surprised you're not fired already. Anyway,
I know this voice.
product inspector.
Who plays Grady?
That is your inspection desk. There in front of you.
I don't know if I've looked it up.
Okay. Doesn't say. Anyway, something is going to come down the conveyor belt, whatever it is. Make sure it works. Once you've done that, keep doing that.
Huh.
That's the whole job. Anyway, just
What's the whole job, Grady?
is to have fun.
Nate
Okay.
Bargates.
Nate Bark. Oh, the comedian.
It's
Uh-huh.
real bad here. It's fine. You'll probably be fine. Good luck.
Yeah, he's funny. That guy. He has a lot of dad jokes that are pretty good. How do we get into the menu here? Here we go. Options.
Yeah.
Subtitles
And just-
on.
Throw on the subtitles.
Yeah, that way you can at least grab that. We can figure that out next time. Well, I guess
Yeah.
that counts for me having pressed. Okay, so basically it wants me to touch all the buttons.
Yep.
You can see me touching the buttons. Praying mantis came out of the thing. Okay. Having been used to a... what am I supposed to do here? Oh, I'm supposed to do all this stuff in a row?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was the orange one had me confused there for a second. Pass.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, so this is a little bit of a slow game, huh? I assume it gets faster.
It picks up. It picks
Okay,
up.
so we're testing toilets for people that are not. Michael, you're gonna have to do the play-by-play for
Yeah,
people
I'll
that aren't
do the
seeing.
narration. So yeah,
As it starts to pick up.
Andy's career as a toilet tester has started here. He's
Testing and calibrator, Michael, and
Yes.
calibrator. I'm calibrating this toilet.
but it's a you'll notice it's a toilet with a built-in bidet, so it's already fancy.
Zip zap zop, that is how you inspect a toilet. I hope you were paying attention because I'm not saying anything. Look, it's not rocket science. It's not even toilet science. Here's everything you need to know. See that light on the wall?
Uh-huh.
That light goes
And now that you've done 4 of them, he gives you the directions.
You heard the important part.
What happens if the light goes on? I didn't catch that.
You get fired
You know what?
if the red light goes on.
Test if the toilet's on fire, right? Just do your regular thing like normal. Move
Yeah,
it
the
down
toilets
line.
they're not supposed to smoke like that.
Oh, I'm supposed to move this one down the line, huh? Even though
Yeah,
it's
and then it
smoking.
becomes somebody else's problem.
I mean, your job is bad. Do you hear that? Hold on, let me take a look.
This doesn't want to flush. Oh.
There it goes.
It's pretty amazing.
I'm just wet now.
They have
That's it. It's working. Keep pressing the button. All right.
they have a very good. This is very good. Very comical.
Yeah, the writing for this is really good.
I can't test it. Oh, now there's bullets coming out of the toilet.
Well, that's what happens
Okay.
when you break the ammunition line.
First off, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. Now, I also think we're going to be rich because I think you just admitted something.
Congratulations, you have invented shooting toilets.
What we are doing. I'm going to go work on this in secret. Just
I like Grady a little bit more than Wheatley.
like it's got to look
Yeah,
good.
Grady's good. He's a good guy.
Most you've ever, you know what? Just go back to work.
Nate.
Yeah, that works.
I immediately recognized his voice. Oh man. So they're teaching the buttons. Comedy that like only Valve can do. I wish. Whoa. Oh, I guess we're not playing the game anymore. There's super smart mantises 6 months later. We just get a time jump 6 months?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
we just
my
time
God.
jump. We're still at our
What
station.
the heck? 6 months later?
But you've gone through 278,000 toilets now.
First off, you did awesome pretending to calibrate all those toilets. The best. All right, are you ready for this? Presenting
Bullet toilet.
presenting the Aperture Science Turret. Go on.
Aperture Science Turret.
Turret.
The controls are and I haven't even showed you the best part. Here's the best part. Left trigger to open the wings, right stick to aim, and right trigger to shoot.
I'm gonna aim it at him, right? That's what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, yeah.
Shooting. You know what though? I mean, you're definitely going to kill yourself with it pointed at you like that. So let me just turn it around.
Yes, then he realizes maybe you shouldn't be pointing it at yourself.
It's safe. I mean, this time it's safe. Last time it wasn't. You almost died.
No, you almost died. I shot it at you. Uh-oh.
Wow! Holy moly, man! That is great.
This is fun.
Man, the turret broke.
Oh, the turret.
But don't even worry about it, because here's what I've actually been working on. Ta-da! Introducing the Mark II.
This
Mark
is
II.
ridiculous. The Mark II.
1 month for the first
Which
turret,
has
like,
rifles and a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
It's a grenade launcher.
It's cool. You can move the camera around.
should have a camera
Yeah.
built into it.
The desk. Oh, it wants me to take a screenshot.
There you
I
go.
hold Steam and R1. Okay, there we go.
Okay, good. Moment recorded.
Interesting.
History books. Now for the fun part. You are going to take it.
I wonder
from
where
the
it puts that.
Here, let me turn it around.
I'm sure there's a like in your account there's a picture section.
Let's open everything at once and see what happens.
Okay, all the buttons are free.
Crazy.
There you
All
go.
the controls do something.
Just start hitting buttons.
Wow, right? Oh, this is great. This thing shoots so good.
Oh, also some of the crates are explosive.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So have happy shooting.
yeah. So you can just kind of do whatever you want.
You can still shoot everything else. Don't even worry about it.
Stuff's falling off as I try to. So the back buttons aren't doing anything.
Controls do. Okay, quite a bit is falling off. Keep shooting. You're not doing this. This is a structural engineering problem. It's on me. You're
I'm touching all the buttons, man. I've done everything.
Well, as stuff falls off, you lose functionality.
Oh,
I remember looking at like, spend the extra $1, and yep, here we are.
The rocket launcher
I'm
is
really
still going strong.
the left rocket launcher was still going for a minute there. I think I'm glad they hired a comedian.
Oh, this wouldn't have worked without one.
No. Okay, so I've destroyed the entirety of Aperture Labs.
Mhm.
Thanks, Grady. Everything is collapsing like you'd imagine in Indiana
For those
Jones
who
vault.
can't see it. Yeah, it's like those videos where the guy in the beer factory runs into the shelf on the end and tips it over into all the other ones.
90%, or even higher maybe, but some of it worked great. So all we have to do is keep the great stuff, and then we can.
Oh, the light hasn't come on yet.
Okay.
Making
That's the police.
making
So,
lemonade out of
needs
lemons.
to streamline this turret, right? And one of us needs to take the fall for shooting up the warehouse. Because
And
they're
then leaving you holding the bag full of
Mhm.
lemons.
gonna look at this.
Uh-huh.
Which job do you want? How about I take the turret and you take? Yeah, I'll do that part. Remember, if anyone asks, you don't know me, okay? Don't say.
This is very clever. So how long is the game overall? Is it kind of like this?
I want to say it took
Couple
me
hours?
like half hour to
Oh.
45 minutes.
Wow. Okay, so it's literally
Playing-
just a little mini intro game.
Yeah, it is. Praying Mantis High Society.
Oh, huh. Maximum security. Toilet. There's another toilet.
Hmm.
Oh, I got my desk in prison?
Hey man, just because you're in prison doesn't mean you can't keep working.
You are the best. Thanks for keeping your mouth shut and doing your time.
18 months later.
It was way more time than either of us were expecting. I don't know what was in those boxes we blew up, but they were were they mad. Anyway, I promise you're not going to regret this. Now let's get you out of here.
Given that the offender has faithfully observed the rules of the institution, offender has been granted supervised
Released
All
on good
right.
behavior.
Released on good behavior.
possessions. Inmates' possessions are as follows.
I have a desk.
Desk. 1.
Yes.
Inmate must state their name, print their name.
Oh, okay. We're going to use the buttons here.
There you go.
After the tone, state your name into the desk.
Andy.
Inmate's name is now
Very good.
preserved for the permanent record as
Does it play it back to you?
Yeah, it did. It super did. I'm just screaming at myself. Andy.
Perfect.
moving on.
Now type my name. Hold Steam and X to open the on-screen keyboard. Okay. Nice.
So some of this is where like the functionality breaks down with just the controller.
So I'm doing this with the little trackpads.
Uh-huh.
Name into the desk.
Yeah. So for me, it just said use the keyboard to type your name.
Yeah.
Now, sign.
It's cool that they gave it to you though. Touch the screen to sign. There we go.
Very nice.
The screen is blank, so I couldn't really tell where I was supposed to sign it.
Report within 15 days.
Hey, don't listen to her. You don't need to worry about reporting to your parole officer.
Yeah.
Guess who's
Parole
gonna
officers are a suggestion, right?
his probation agent
What's that?
license through the mail.
I was gonna say parole agents are a suggestion, right?
Yeah.
You're a parole officer. I mean, not just you. I'm managing like 7 guys on parole right now, but they're basically reintegrated back into society. Well, not Tony. He's struggling.
Oh, poor Tony.
Anyway, that's all.
Having a hard go of
I
it.
got something to show you.
Mhm.
Let's get out of here.
It is never too late to mend. You are both free to go.
Both.
Oh, bring your desk.
I guess I can bring my desk. How do I do that? Oh, it's just doing it for me. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. I streamlined the turret while you were gone.
The Mark III.
The Mark III.
Here we go.
Grady's a regular Tony Stark.
So I got rid of all the parts that fell off and just kept the stuff that worked.
So it's back to a Mark I.
Totally over engineered, so it just does one thing now. It shoots.
Is this how we get the turrets
That was just dumb.
in Portal?
Here, try it
I
on.
think that's the implication.
Just lying around in the housewares research department in a locked room.
Okay. Oh, now we get a first-person shooter view.
Just like the Mark I.
Yep. Laser sight.
Laser sight. Yeah, it's a little too finicky for me. I need to turn down the
Holding the knife.
Sensitivity.
Nice.
sensitivity or something.
The more I look at the tattoo, the more I'm thinking we should both have it.
I would be tattoo bros with you, Grady.
Weird. It would be weird having the same exact form. I'll think of it. What about like a robot arm coming out
Am I supposed to be shooting something in particular?
No, just keep going. Destroying random housewares.
I feel like I'm only using 2 buttons.
Man, that'd be so cool. Oh, speaking of being cool,
Oh, now I gotta move the thing around with the gyro. I've heard this is not as good as what we were hoping.
it's real easy.
So I guess we'll find out.
Tilt it around to aim and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And you shoot with the right trigger like normal. Go on, try it.
Hold L2 and touch.
Just pick up the desk, tilt it
Okay.
around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. How much did the tattoo hurt? You gave it to yourself, did you?
Now they're tossing
I would bet not actually.
tossing old office wares through the air for you to. You're basically
see 'em.
skeet shooting old fax machines.
It's actually not that bad. It's a little bit sucky because I'm plugged into the dock trying to do this.
Sure,
I'm not really listening to Grady, so I'm gonna have to watch this video later. I'm glad we turned the subtitles on because I have no idea what he's saying over the shooting volume here. I think that's kind of the idea, though. They don't expect you to be listening to Grady, maybe.
Yeah. Which is funny because right now he's just going on about you guys getting best friend tattoos.
This thing is perfect. I think we're good to go here. So, I was saving the best for last, but while you were in jail, I got us a meeting to show our turret to Cave Johnson.
And now you get to meet
That's
Cave
right,
Johnson.
the owner of the company.
No.
No pressure, but if he likes this, he's gonna make us rich forever. Are you ready? Let's go.
Get my desk. Someone bring my desk. I want to meet Cave Johnson. Oh, wow. There's the mantises have really
They've discovered nuclear fusion.
they've done something in there. This saucers. There's a lot of scritches and scratches on my Cave Johnson desk there. My gyroscope does not appear to like me currently. It's angled to the side. I don't know if you can see it.
I can.
Do with your share of the money. I know what I'm gonna do is pay off the money I borrowed to make this turret. Like legally paid off.
So Grady's he's in deep with some bad people.
Uh-huh.
I'll be in some real trouble. Plus the VIG, I'll have to pay that too. Does it make sense to you that the VIG is more than what I borrowed in the first place?
And now he's explaining the extortion racket that he's trapped in.
Uh-huh.
Somebody overrode the controls.
I did that accidentally, maybe. I don't know. I'm pressing buttons. Oh, are we gonna have a rails shooter now? I'm into that.
Huh. That's one of the appliances I stole from Housewares. Got a gun. It's an ambush.
Oh no.
Turret good, huh? Good thing I brought a couple spares.
Oh.
Yep. Now the housewares are after you.
Housewares department. How did they find out about our turret?
Oh no.
They stole our idea, and now they're gonna kill us with it. Housewares, man.
On your left.
I can't aim that far, that direction. Yeah, I can't aim down either, really, very well.
Yeah, you've got kind of a limited window. You've got to get stuff when it's in the center of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. I mean, the gyro is helpful, but it's not that helpful.
Yeah. Plus you're moving up, so
Yeah.
I really think they're gonna keep coming for, like, basically forever.
Housewares is mad, huh?
they took your idea. They don't want you to get out.
Believe it? Those guys are such pieces of. What did we ever even do?
So if you don't make it, now it's their idea.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's
They
how
get
it
that
is at
Cave
Aperture Science.
Yeah.
Can't get to Cave Johnson if you're dead. Ah. Bad angles. I hope this isn't too loud. I tried to turn the recording down a bit. It doesn't look like it's too loud.
Some kind of switch back there.
Big red button.
Oh, interesting.
Kick up the
Oh.
conveyor belt speed.
Oh, they're just flying off now.
I got the elevator working again.
That's
We got
funny.
another 80 floors before we get to cave. We're not going to survive 80 ambushes in a row. Your desk should have some buttons. on
Only
the
80 more
side.
floors of this to
Those
go.
are the rockets that got built into the desk.
Automatic desk launch sequencer engaged.
I don't know which one I was supposed to push. I just pushed all of them.
We are going to launch in 10, 9,
I just pushed all of them.
7.
Yep.
Panel set to flight configuration.
Modesty panel?
Yeah, pay no attention to the fact that your desk has rockets built in.
Yeah. I liked all the scratches they managed to put on the side of it. Just to add it on. Cave Johnson. Destroyed his office.
Really nice work. Good shooting.
But we got there.
In here, they probably gave up. I have given up by now. Okay, let's go show this thing to Cave. Also, I do have one quick confession. I didn't actually get an appointment with Cave Johnson. I lied about that. But it turns out, I didn't know this, it turns out nobody's seen him in years. I didn't know it when I lied to you about our appointment. But
Tiny
it's
little
interesting
details.
New information. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you anymore.
Oh, this is like spoilers
I
for
think he might be a millionaire recluse now.
lots of backstory for Aperture Science, huh?
There might be a lot
Mhm.
of things. Hello, Mr. Johnson?
Ooh. Mysterious things in the office. Go in.
Just go in.
Yeah. Go in. Who's afraid? Let's go. We got a turret desk.
Mr. Johnson, are you here?
Hey there. It's me, Cave Johnson. No, not behind the giant head. I am the giant head. I'm gonna level with you. A few years back, I got real sick. Body riddled with disease. I was a goner. Threw every dollar I had at it.
Speaking
Huh.
of grave voices.
Eggheads, make me live forever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You gave the smartest engineers on Earth a blank check to make you immortal, and this is what
I could see him plugged into a little speaker on the side there or something.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They figured out how to put my consciousness in a computer. That's what's in the giant head. Their first plan was to put me in a regular brain-sized computer. Then they'd put that in a robot body, and hey, presto. Well, turns out you can't fit an entire human mind in a computer. That small.
That's funny.
All I could do was kill time and know what my name was. So, they
So it's not actually him.
big enough
It's
to
a computer.
every
That's
last bit
it's
of what happened to my robot body? Somewhere all
Hulk
crushed up.
all over again.
To wait. So the lab boys put
She-Hulk.
my
Yeah.
big head, switched me on, and I don't know. I panicked, killed a few of them. Said I'd kill more if they ever came back. Honestly, I regret that now. Anyway, that was 4
The
years ago.
what's the doctor
Attention ever since.
from Captain America who got uploaded to the
Oh
computer?
yeah, not Baron Zemo, the other one. The yeah, exactly, literally, right?
But
A lot of people keep putting in
I'm ready
computers.
for the next step. Heck, I'm excited about it.
Seems to be the next step.
Killing me. You're breaking me out of prison. I'm just data now. I need you to crack this big clay head open so I can spill out into the universe.
Do I want to do that?
So, what you two eggheads got?
You are in luck. We actually came up here to show you our new invention.
Good stuff. Let's see it.
Show 'em, partner.
Do I?
I'm waiting.
Don't got much of a choice at this point.
That'll work. To be honest, I thought you were two lunatics that dragged the toilet.
Cave is all on board with your idea.
Oh, no.
What?
You are made of metal, sir.
So shoot the metal.
Shoot the metal. Shoot the glass.
Is it working? The head, I can't see.
It's working great, sir.
It doesn't feel it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you see that? I think that's his power source.
Maybe we just pull the cord out of the wall.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Powering down. The great beyond. Boy, I'll give you two credit. That is one hell of an invention.
It sure is.
You did it. You figured out how to end my suffering. All right. Suffering ended in 3,
2.
2.
Huh. I wonder how this all fits into Gladys's story and all that sort of stuff. Oh no! Press any key to. Can you see that on the side? Press any.
Yeah.
Turn in your key card. Lay him down in front of the head.
And you're fired.
Not too close to the chin, or I won't be able to see him.
Bye bye, cave. Press any T. All experimental research must provide an auxiliary. Oh yeah, that's funny.
You know what? It just occurred to me that the only person who knows Cave Johnson asked us to kill him is now dead. Yeah.
Got it in writing, Grady.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the punishment for murder is? They told us in parole officer school.
This is a fun little game.
I like this. It's life. Your whole life in prison. We should. Yeah, we should leave. Don't touch anything. And bring the desk.
Very cute. I feel like the teaching of the. Oh no! No, we
Apocalypse.
destroyed Mantis Society. How many months later?
Morning, Charlie. It's me, Gary. Good stuff. Good. Hey,
Who could ever see through this
yeah.
clever disguise?
Man, this witness protection program is great. I don't know why we didn't turn state's evidence against those loan sharks in the first place. We didn't pay any of the money back. We got cool new names. I like yours a lot, by the way. You know, come to think of it, you'd think they'd move us to another state or give us new jobs or something.
Does he have a tattoo? He does have a tattoo.
He got his tattoo.
He
Yep.
got his tattoo. What is it? I can't see it.
They know what
It's a
they're doing.
skeleton arm.
It's a skeleton arm. Well, I don't feel like they taught me a lot of the controls doing that, but it was very cute. Oh, we're still playing. The toilets are just falling on a cave. That's funny.
And he has the mantises.
Oh, the power source.
Or so
Uh-oh. What am I supposed to do? I don't feel like I have anything to do here. It's
I don't
just
think
like-
you're doing anything at this point. I think it's just the last little bit of the
Okay.
scene playing out.
Yeah. This is how we end up with turrets. This is what's going on here. Very cool. All right. Well, it was pretty smooth, I gotta say, using the controls. Other than the fact that I couldn't see the screen
Right.
because it's streaming, and I didn't want to spend the time to mirror the screens and do all that stuff today. And I can play with right in front of me. I can see the screen right from it streaming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this down. This is very loud now. It must be ear shattering for other people. They do a good job. They do a good job of making games, man. They should make more games, you know? Maybe that's why they do a good job. They don't make that many games anymore.
Yeah, but I think they have kind of got down to a science how to make a very tight game.
Oh, absolutely. I really wish we could play Alex with no VR. I imagine it's got to be great. The toilets are singing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the cake.
It's got to be a cake.
There's got to be a cake somewhere. That little power source reminds me of like a save crystal. I just kept thinking the whole time I was going to get to
Oh,
save
it
my
does,
game.
FF10.
Yeah. Well, thank you for making me play this finally. I didn't really need help with the controls because I have a controller like this, you know? But it was nice to chapter select. Oh, okay. You could
Yeah,
go
so you
back and
can
play your
replay.
favorite moments or whatever.
Take some pictures.
Oh, right.
Or
yeah.
just hear the
The
script again.
the two shortcuts were interesting because if I'm not in a game, like if I did this shortcut again, oh, that wasn't it. That shortcut to bring up the that, like,
The
I
keyboard.
don't need it when I'm not in a game, because if you're just go to like something else and you were in the library or whatever and you click on something that requires the keyboard, it just brings it up.
It pops it up for you, yeah.
But the screenshot shortcut was nice to know. I'm sure there's 10,000 other shortcuts that they don't tell you in there.
Oh yeah,
But
hotkey stuff.
yeah, plenty and plenty of ideas there. I wonder if I got any. They probably don't do achievements for that game, do they?
I can look and see. No, they don't.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's verified. Really? Huh.
Yeah. How about that?
Does that match my experience? Yes, it did match my experience that it was verified. Wonderful. Well, there's my screenshot right there. It's on the main screen. I don't know where that stores it, but it kind of doesn't matter to me. I'm not a big screenshotter in this scenario because I am recording it. But well, thanks for the suggestion, Michael. That was cool.
Yeah, it's a fun little diversion. You know, it's quick. It's a little half hour.
Yeah. I say if you have a Steam Deck, you should absolutely play that game. It's like if you own a PS5, it comes with Astro's Playroom, and honestly, it's one of the best games for the system. I mean, you think that this teaches you how to play with the controls and stuff? That Astro's Playroom really like makes you learn how to use every bit of the PlayStation 5 controller. It's
Puts you
amazing.
through your paces.
Oh yeah, and it does it multiple times, and it, like a real game, like, okay, you got to remember that you need to like flick the controller when you see this type of contact with the ground, you know. So pretty cool. And hey, you know what? We recorded an episode and we survived everything, including the Steam Deck updating itself at the beginning. So I have to say, pretty cool. I stopped short of saying everyone should have one of these things because I suggested it to a few people and they didn't end up liking it. But I sure do like mine. And I think that if you know, you know. Like, if you know that you're a person that wants it or needs it or could fit it into your life, if you're really into emulating, I think they're pretty cool. But I'm excited to have done this with you, too, because I was feeling a little lopsided on JJ's side.
He was having all the fun.
Yeah. So next week we're going to talk about another handheld, right, Michael?
Yeah, we'll go into some reminiscing about the 3DS and the many good times that we had with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And if people want to get in comments or whatever for that episode,
yeah, tell us your favorite 3DS or, for that matter, Wii U story, and you can
or
send
2DS.
that to, oh yeah, 2DS for that matter.
DSI.
You can send that to
Yeah,
I forgot about the DSI
podcast.
Yeah, podcast at wewergamers.com.
Yep. Yeah, we'll be excited to talk about it. Mine is charging as we speak.
I will be plugging mine in soon.
I wonder, I found an article a while ago. I need to find it before next week about how to prepare to sunset systems like this if you want to keep them, but not have them get damaged over time. So I'll try and find that before the episode so people can hear that advice as well. So. Oh, and do you still have a Wii U?
I do, actually, yes.
Is it plugged in?
It is plugged in. I should boot it up.
I have heard you need to boot them.
Yes.
Yeah, boot them every once in a while. And apparently they can brick if they are not booted every year or two.
Yep, I've heard, and I am vaguely worried.
I'm a little worried also. We'll report back next week. So, whoop-de-doo.
Cross your fingers.
351 in the books, Michael. Thanks for being here.
Hey, glad to do it.
All right. Talk to everybody soon.
See you next week.